Here to tell us what's going on, Tennessee State Representative London Lamar, a Democrat who represents Memphis. And Representative, you are in the Capitol, I believe, right in front of the Bedford Forrest bust. You wanted to do this interview from that position. Why?
I thought it was very important that this man, who was the first Grand Wizard of the KKK, who massacred many Black Union soldiers, I wanted to see that he sits right here in the most powerful building in the state of Tennessee, in between the most powerful chambers in our state, and that's the House of Representatives and the Senate. And every day I have to walk in to make legislation for all people of Tennessee. I have to walk past a Klansman before I go into the People's House. And I think it's important because many people don't get the opportunity to visit the state capitol, especially during a pandemic. But you need to see that our state capitol is recognizing and supporting the first Grand Wizard of the KKK in a building that should be a building where all people can feel that we are entering these chambers to represent them and make their lives better.
So this is not a new controversy. It's been the object of much public attention for a while. The Republican governor created this commission. The commission voted to remove it. There seems to be a kind of rebellion against that, in which some of your Republican colleagues now want to cancel the commission because they canceled Nathan Bedford Forrest. What's going on?
See, after decades of protesting, we finally had a win last week when the Historical Commission voted to remove this bus and place this bus in the State Museum, where it can be, the story of Nathan Bedford Forrest can be told in more accurate context. But because some of the Republicans do not agree with the removal of the Klansmen from the state capitol, they are now trying to remove the commission in its entirety. What some of these Republicans are trying to do is stack the deck and make it even harder. When they put something in place, they put this historical commission in place, but because it's not working to their benefit, we want to change it again. We can't keep stacking the deck when we are able to do what we need to do in a system that you put in place. And I don't think it's fair that we are trying to make it harder. The historical commission made a decision. We need to respect it and allow this bus to be moved to the State Museum.
Let me just make sure I understand this right. So Republicans control the government in your state. They have majorities in both houses, if I'm not mistaken. There's a Republican governor. Under that Republican government, they created this commission. The commission's job was to research and figure out what to do with this bust, and I believe a building at a college that's also named after him, if I'm not mistaken. They have now voted to remove the bust, but the Republicans now, some Republicans don't like the decisions. They want to scrap that commission as kind of, I don't know, retaliation?
Absolutely. This is a divided Republican Party on this bus. What it is they don't get their way. They use their power and abusing the government to be able to get to what they want to do. And it's possible that if they pass this legislation to change the commission where the lieutenant governor, the speaker of the House, and the governor have to equally get appointments to this commission in order to stop this bus from being removed, it can in fact be able to stay here. So we're constantly manipulating the laws in order to keep a Klansman in the state capitol.